Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Technology Deep Dive for Monday, August 25, 2025. Today we'll explore market moves across technology, communications, and healthcare sectors, including key stocks and ETFs. I'm your host, Ira Roth. Let's dive in. Tech-related indexes closed mixed today. The communications services sector showed strength, rising 1.75 points. The healthcare sector notably declined, dropping 23.13 points. Both the Nasdaq 100 and the Nasdaq Composite maintain very strong positive trends. Market breadth was notably weak today. In the Nasdaq Composite, decliners outpaced advancers by 2-1. The healthcare sector showed similar weakness with 806 declining stocks versus 283 advancing. The Nasdaq 100 had 81 decliners against just 19 advancers. Looking at year-to-date performance, the communication services sector leads with a 16.9% return. The healthcare sector remains the only negative performer, down 1.2%. The Nasdaq 100 and the Nasdaq Composite both show strong returns above 11%. Storage companies led tech gainers today. Seagate Technology rose 3% to reach consecutive all-time highs, while Western Digital gained 2.9% to hit its first new high since July. Corning continued its streak, marking its fourth straight day of gains. Year-to-date returns show impressive gains. Seagate Technology has surged 90%, while Western Digital is up 75.8%. Corning and Lam Research both show strong returns above 40%, while Teradyne lags with a slight decline. Among today's tech decliners, Gartner led losses, falling 3.3%. Fortinet dropped 2.9%, while Advanced Micro Devices declined 2.6% after breaking down from 3 days of sideways trading. Corpay also lost 2.6%. Month-to-date performance shows significant weakness in Gartner, down 28.7%, and Fortinet, down 22.3%. Year-to-date, Gartner has declined 50.2%, while Advanced Micro Devices remains positive, up 35.2%. Tech-focused ETFs showed mixed performance today. VanEck Semiconductor ETF maintained its upward momentum, marking its second consecutive positive close with a very strong positive trend. QQQ and Vanguard Information Technology both experienced modest declines while maintaining their broader upward trends. Looking at year-to-date performance, VanEck Semiconductor ETF leads the group with a remarkable 21.4% return. The leveraged 3x bearish QQQ ETF has declined more than 42% year-to-date, reflecting the strong positive trend in tech stocks this year.
Looking at stocks in tech industries, I'm Sally Short. Alphabet stands out, reaching a new all-time high at 209.16, up 2.44, marking its third consecutive rising day. Meta platforms, Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft all posted modest declines. Returns analysis shows Alphabet leading month-to-date with an 8.5% gain. Meta platforms and Apple show contrasting performance. Meta down 2.6%, while Apple up 9.4% for the month. Microsoft notably down 5.5% month-to-date. Semiconductor stocks showed significant gains today. Aehr Test Systems surged 35.8% to 24.59, hitting a one-year high. Nanolabs jumped 16.1%, while Tower Semiconductor reached an all-time high, climbing 5.1% amid strong upward volatility. Looking at returns, Aehr Test Systems shows impressive gains across all timeframes, up 45.5% month-to-date and 47.9% year-to-date. Tower Semiconductor has gained 25.8% this month, while Nanolabs remains down 35% year-to-date despite today's rally. In cloud computing, Alphabet leads with a 1.1% gain to 208.49, marking a new all-time high. Hewlett-Packard Enterprise shows strength with its third consecutive up day. Workday, NetApp, and Adobe posted modest gains. Month-to-date performance shows Alphabet up 8.6% and Hewlett-Packard Enterprise gaining 9%. Workday and Adobe are underperforming, with Workday down 2.6% and Adobe showing minimal gains. AI and robotics stocks showed strength today. iRobot gained 4.7%, breaking out of sideways movement. Nasdaq reached a one-year high, up 3.6%. Aptiv hit its second consecutive one-year high. Monthly returns show Nasdaq up 15.6% and Aptiv gaining 14.8%. iRobot continues to struggle, down 16.4% month-to-date and 54.6% year-to-date, despite today's uptick. Leading the AI and robotics thematic ETFs, automation hit a new all-time high, marking its second consecutive record close. AI and technology and AI and robotics both display very strong positive trends, despite small declines today. Year-to-date returns show Spear Alpha ETF leading with a 22% gain. AI and Technology and AI and Innovation Fund follow with gains of 15.9% and 15.5% respectively. AI and Robotics lags with a 5.4% return. EV stocks showed mixed performance today. Tesla advanced 1.9% with a very strong positive trend. Lucid jumped 2.4% despite a strong negative trend. Rivian showed strong upward volatility while maintaining its third straight gaining session. In the month-to-date view, Tesla leads with a 12.4% gain, while Lucid has declined 15.4%. Rivian shows modest gains of 1.9%, and Li Auto has dropped 8% during this period. In quantum computing stocks, TE Connectivity maintains its strong positive trend with a second consecutive gaining session. Applied Materials shows a strong negative trend despite 4 days of sideways movement. Keysight and Honeywell both declined nearly 1%. Year-to-date performance shows TE Connectivity significantly outperforming with a 43.5% gain. Keysight follows with a modest 2.9% increase, while Honeywell and Applied Materials show slight declines. Solar stocks showed strength today. Beam Global surged 8.3% with very strong upward volatility. Shoals Technologies jumped 4.9%, hitting a one-year high. SolarMax extended its winning streak to 4 sessions with a 3.2% gain. Month-to-date, Shoals Technologies leads with a 26.2% gain, followed by SolarMax at 27.3%. Beam Global has risen 17.7%, while Canadian Solar shows a slight decline of 0.9%. In tech thematic ETFs, VanEck Semiconductor ETF leads with a very strong upward trend, closing at 293.92, marking its second consecutive day of gains. First Trust Nasdaq Semiconductor ETF maintains a robust positive trend despite a slight dip. Technology Select Sector SPDR Fund broke downward after 3 days of consolidation. Year-to-date returns show VanEck Semiconductor ETF outperforming with a 21.4% gain. First Trust Nasdaq Semiconductor ETF and iShares US Technology ETF follow with returns of 14.1% and 13.6% respectively. Fidelity Cloud Computing ETF lags the group, showing a slight year-to-date decline.
And with that, we wrap up another end-of-day technology deep dive. I'm Ira Roth, along with my AI co-host, Sally Short. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency, and commodities. Thanks for watching.